I'm here in Charleston, West Virginia with Chris. And Chris, you are a volunteer firefighter and you are a professional firefighter. Talk to me a little bit about the difference.
The main difference is with the volunteer side, the members respond from home, and people aren't sitting here waiting to go on a call. So with the career department, you have people that are at the station waiting for a call, and they're there to do their job, and that's their job.
So today, is there big differences in the training between a volunteer firefighter and a professional firefighter?
No, in the state of West Virginia, everybody has the required training, your NFPA 1001 training, and everybody's trained to the same level.
So why do people volunteer? Why did you become a firefighter?
I think people volunteer because they want to help their community, and I think that it's kind of a hobby for some people too that are volunteer firefighters. It runs in a lot of people's families, but I think the main reason is because people want to help their community and they have a sense of being a part of something, such as an organization like the fire department.
Now, fire departments have an impact as well on insurance of the community. Talk about it's the C5 or what?
There's different ratings as far as fire departments, like ISO ratings, and there's a few other insurance ratings these days that do those things. But obviously, the more training you have, the better equipment, and more or less maybe the community resources such as the water system and stuff like that. They all play an impact onto your rating from the insurance service organization.
So if we end up with fewer and fewer firehouses and having to cover bigger spaces, be more than 6 miles from a firehouse, obviously we're going to see an increase in homeowner insurance.
Yeah, we will see an increase, and I believe that people will see an increase in property loss too. Not only an increase in their premiums, but if there's fewer firehouses spaced fewer, farther apart.
It's about response time.
You're going to see an increase in property damage.
So I'm over here also, Jim. Jim, come in and join us. Jim, you've been involved with the volunteer firefighters for a long time, and something you mentioned about the youth. And what is the firehouse? What does the volunteer firehouse mean in terms of the community?
Well, it's a place where a lot of them come and loaf and associate, I guess is the word I want. And we have the pool table. All of us on the department's goal is to get the young people in and interested and not out on drugs and getting in trouble.
Well, that is so important because in today's world, especially with technology and fast-paced movement, these kids don't really have a lot of places to go to. So you are offering in some ways that place to come out, and it's a way of enticing, recruiting, educating.
Right. Yeah, it does it all. Like you said, I mean, you put it a lot better than I could, but that's what it amounts to because, like I said, my grandson's 15, he's already here, and he's got to be 16 to be a junior farmer. We got two, I think they're like 12 and 13. They're coming every Thursday night, and we're limited what we can let them do. They can't go on far, ride in the trucks while they're en route to far, stuff like that.
So, Chris, you were one of the kids who came up through that type of program. How do you feel about our youth and the industry today?
I think if we can get the youth in programs, such as the volunteer fire department, and maybe community programs, it keeps them off the street, keeps them out of trouble, and maybe gives them something other than to cause damage to the community, or maybe just improve themselves, later in life.
So this is an investment.
I believe it is an investment in the community.
So you started coming here when you were how old?
I started hanging out here when I was about probably 10 years old, and I didn't actually join the fire department until I was 16 as a junior firefighter.
And now, what position do you hold?
Now I'm the chief of the fire department. I've been here about 12 years.
So again, we cannot forget, not just our firefighters saving lives, but firefighters are an integral part of our community. They are the center and the sole part that makes our community strong. We have to make sure that our tax bases, that our economic decisions in the United States and around the world continue to support our fire departments. Chris, thank you so much. Jimmy, thank you so much for all you do. Neal Petersen.